What world is this classic?
Liam, the green deck is gonna win.
Big stompy dumb versus big dumb dumb dumb. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. These are both 1 million IQ decks.
1,000,000?
You have to know what the 3 different Tron lands look like.
Or
And you
the
have to...
12 different Tron lands.
God, no. See, this is why I got rid of... This is why I stopped playing Tron.
Actually, I think there are currently 20... Or there's 5 of each, right? Yeah, there's 5 of each art. So, 20?
You know, Experiment 1, pretty good card. You know,
Ancient Stirrings, pretty good card.
Leatherback Bale, pretty good, right? Striking Root guys, pretty good. All these mono green cards, they're pretty good. None of them are as good as a Wormcoil Engine. Like, this is the matchup where, like, if Karn resolves, you're like, okay, whatever. But if Wormcoil resolves, you're like, well, this sucks.
Liam, let's just look at him. Dismember.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Dismember. You gain 1 life. You still get 2 dudes. They do cost less. But when you tap 3 lands to play Leatherblack Baloth and your opponent taps 3 lands and
Plays a Wormcoil Engine and a Chromatic Star.
It does not feel fun. It's not a good side. This is the really, this is the mirror in which you board in every copy of Veil of Summer possible. So,
Why?
yeah, guess what season it is? It's summer. And then your opponent's like, you're right, it is, and they play their own. And then you kiss.
That would be Brandon. Or whoever owned Brandon's borrowed deck.
Yeah.
Dried Milton. He got a turn 1, Liam. He had a turn 1 play.
Oh, what's up?
We got a reader.
Oh, what is this? Some sort of filthy 2-1? Come on, please. Chrome Star. He currently has a non-Tron land and Sylvan Scrying in his hand. So this is not going to be a case of the dreaded...
Oh, no turn 2 follow-up.
Oh,
wow.
No. What, are you leaving up hexproof for your dude? What's happening?
It's like, filter for a green, draw a card, second Tron land.
This is the confident...
Ancient Stirrings.
This is the confident movements of somebody who has played a lot of Tron. He's just autopiloting through this with how quickly he's moving through.
No tower.
Look, Brandon's on 1 speed, and then Josh is on 1.5 speed right now, as far as just body movement goes.
Hit you for 2.
Bam.
Baloth.
Leatherback Baloth. Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go. 4
that
power,
answers your question, Zed.
3 mana, 4 power. You can't win. Don't talk to me. Get in the green.
And so he's Sylvan Scrying to go get Tron.
Sylvan Scrying.
Now has access to 3 mana.
3.
Did he just pass? I feel like he had more stars or other things to play with the 3 colorless mana.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe Brandon decided that it's his turn now.
Brandon's like, this is my game.
I didn't pass. Yeah, but it's my turn. Oh.
What? He didn't play land for turn.
He shoulda.
Why would you not?
There's something funky I'm confused.
He didn't play land for a turn. He played Sylvan Scrying and passed.
He doesn't... What?
Yeah!
But why?
I don't know! Pure flex.
He doesn't need to play that land. That's right.
Oh my god.
He's just gonna...
He's like, cool,
the Allah's dust.
Alright, we'll make this a bunch.
That's an additional...
3, 4, 5.
6.
This additional 5 damage.
It's for each pip.
Huh?
It's for each pip of green, and there's 6 pips of green.
You're alright, there's 6. Okay, because after I lose double green.
Oh no, he prevented himself from playing and popping Oblivion Stone in a single turn.
Or Ugin.
Somebody's pointing out that he failed to make land drops. I wonder if Brandon gives it to him.
I wouldn't.
He's questioning his land count right now, because there's 4 lands in his opponent's side of the field, and he's only got 3 in play.
He forgot to play a land.
There are questions being asked.
It's like, I could 4-drop Karn.
Get ensnaring bridge.
I don't think
that doesn't do enough.
That was like, he would still have 6 cards.
1 million cards in hand. Wow, who would guess that failing to make a land drop for no reason would critically destroy you? Karn. Minus. Karn. Plus on your dried millet. Let's go.
O-Stone. Oh, it makes it a creature. Brar. Block the Baloth. Take 4.
Yeah, it's still dead anyway.
It's like, yeah, right.
Man, I think he would have got that game too.
He would have.
Oh, that's brutal.
Look, he was...
How do you forget to make land drops in Tron? That's all you do.
Because he was on that 1.5 speed, Liam.
You're probably right. You're honestly probably right. Playing quickly can lead you to just making simple mistakes that you otherwise normally would not. It might be a case of that's what happened.
That is the case of that's what happened. Also, I feel like... yeah, it is true. It is the Intimidator. I feel like Josh, in our current play group, I believe he is the newest to Magic as well.
I think that's correct, yes.
So, he upgraded from Yu-Gi-Oh!
He did have to read Dried Millet.
Yes.
That's a pretty good indicator.
To be fair, if you were not around when Dried Militant was in Standard, that's a card you're probably going to have to read.
That's fair. I was around during that time, and that card was a very prevalent thing.
Oh, God. It's like, oh, you play Control? Cool. You get no buybacks. Your Unburial Rights? No flashbacks.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
That's cool.
Right? It's like, I see how it is.
I didn't want these Snapcaster Mages anyway.
Hey, you mean Ambush Vipers.
I've won with Ambush Vipers.
Isn't that how most Control decks win?
I've won with Ambush 1/4s. No value.
Without making copies of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, it's gone. The brown rice blended in.
I love how, like, the tech against you guys for a long time was the black enchantment is all tokens -1/-1. Because you guys just couldn't win. It's like, Pestermite dies, and you're
yeah, but the deck plays Cryptic Command, so it's like, whatever.
But now, right, Liam, like, now that Veil's printed...
The real deal was Rakdos Charm.
Yeah.
Make 1 million guys. Okay, cool, take 1 million. Like, hold up. I've called shot at Rakdos Charms at least 3 times. Where I know my opponent was, like, leaving up red-black, and they didn't terminate my Deceiver Exarch when I went to untap. It's like, okay, what's your life total? What's my life total? Make exactly enough to kill you. Okay, Rakdos Charm you. Alright, I'm still alive. Yep. Feels good.
He's like, cool, kill one of them.
Won't you?
Liam's like, no!
Exile your graveyard. That's what I meant to do.
It's like, cool, terminate the one that's now equipped.
Yeah.
You son of a... Just like, I don't know where it's like sudden spoiling you. Hey, Liam, all your guys are 0-2 with no abilities. Split second.
Oh no. I once put a Slaughter Twin on a Deceiver Exarch. In response, my opponent tapped my Deceiver Exarch with his Deceiver Exarch. Then he untapped and he played a Jace Architect of Thought. Any plus. I was like, dope, dude. That's sweet. One time I faded every single draw step of Ben by putting a Splinter Twin onto a Vendilion Click and brought us to turns and tied the game.
Oh my God.
I was like, you know...
And you wonder why Splinter Twin probably will never get unbanned.
Putting Splinter Twin on Snapcaster was gas as well.
Oh, jeez.
But putting it on V-Click was literally just, I can't attack with this ever, and I'm just gonna look at your hand every draw step.
And hope that, like, if I just put something on the bottom, that I feign that random card.
Try to have 2 chances to fade your draws.
Oh my God. So bad.
It was not It wasn't good,
I
but I
was like-
didn't lose.
I was like, it's so bad. Like, you don't put yourself in a winning position, but you don't put yourself in a losing position. I guess.
Exactly. The game was like
Oh my god.
we were going to time and we knew it, so I was like, you know what? Let's just slap this boy on here.
Guaranteed going to time. Fuck the world.
What up?
Oh.
Mulliganing. Oh.
Mono green mulligan twice, Tron mulligan once.
One of these decks mulligans better. And a free
It's definitely mono green.
for sure. I mean, you only need to find forest. That's your combo.
Right. How many forests though? All of them.
Forest from both sides.
Alright, Sylvan Scrying, get some second Tron land. Stringaroo guys,
Yeah.
booping the snoot for 2.
Oh man. What sucks about playing against Tron is you have to really reevaluate what you're doing with your turn when your opponent's playing like 7 mana spells on their turn 3, and you're like, wow.
Yeah, well, and he's got Tron online. Well, next turn, because I know I believe he has the last one he needs in his hand.
Yeah, now he's just looking for stuff to do with his mana.
Right. So crack, sack the star for a green,
Boom.
draw a card,
Stirrings again.
play a Stirrings again. Find this Ugin and or O-Stone. Or Ulamog. Why would you not grab Ulamog there?
Doesn't need it. He's got like an Ugin in his hand. Which I think
he might,
does.
okay.
No, it's Karn.
No, it's Karn. He should have grabbed the Ugin.
If he has Tron.
He does. I'm like 9% sure he does. I could be wrong. It's happened in the past a couple times. Booping the snoot for 4.
Yeah. Alright. What's the follow-up? A Scoos.
Scoos.
Okay.
Alright.
You've got some power in play. Will it matter? No, he did not have... No, he did.
Yeah,
Did
I was like,
he?
yeah. Because
No, does he have a...
oh, he
mine in his
doesn't
hand, or
have
does
power plant. He doesn't have power plant. Okay. Now he has power plant.
Alright, that's why he didn't grab the Ulamog.
Okay. That makes more sense now. I was like...
Boom, there it is.
So now he has
Power
access to 5 mana, so he'll play Karn.
Play Karn minus... Play
Like,
something else.
like Prime Minus, get a Worm Coil Engine, play a Sphere. Or yeah, play a Sphere. Seems fine.
It was probably meant to put a sphere in play and not the land there. Make Karn
Free.
minus, put a land into play. Hold up.
Which card does this?
Hold on a second. Ensnaring Bridge.
Ensnaring Bridge.
Did you bring in your artifact destruction? Of course you did.
Yeah, I was like, why would you not?
Yeah, you gotta.
So 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he has like the double pump spell. Dread. Yeah, so he had the double pump spell with Devotion. Brandon would just win this turn. So swing for 6.
2, 3, 4, 5. With the pump. Okay. If he's got.
If he had double pump before, he still would have won.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. And a pass.
So, I mean, if he has like the vines, do you want to keep it up for if he tries like Karn, like big mana Karn you?
Or you can attack through bridge and then pump after.
That's true. Zach, he's trying to find a threat. Finds additional Karn. I think with the post bannings, like that Karn needs to come down to like 2. Because I mean, having it to go get like a Worm Coil from the board would be fine.
Tutoring free cards from your sideboard is an insanely powerful ability, so... Ooh, Walking Ballista. How big can we get that?
4/4. It's enough to shoot down his,
That could block and shoot down 2 things.
That could shoot down everything right now. He could sack it to shoot down everything, although he would get the String Root Geist back.
You would want to do that in combat, then.
Yeah. But he also... Oh, man. Like, he also has to be aware that Brandon could have, like, an Artifact Destruction spell.
He's got a pump spell in his hand, for sure.
I think he also has a Hierarch.
Okay. He can get through an ensnaring bridge, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Josh has way too many cards in hand for ensnaring bridge. 6, 8.
I think Ballista is the best route.
It is, because if he has artifact destruction, you can literally blow up his board. He'll get Strangleroot Geist back with the Rancor would be 5. You'd go to 3. So looks like he does. Natural State.
Oh, make him use it now. That should be game.
Why?
Because you cannot kill the Strangleroot Geist. The Rancor will go back to his hand. Geist will be 3 power plus 2, and then the pump will get you 3 more. That's 5. That's 8 damage.
He has a Hierarch in hand. I'm pretty sure he got a card, not a pump spell.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They thought that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or does he have both? Does he have pump spell? Is that Hierarch? What is that? It looks like the pump spell.
If it's a pump spell, then you let everything resolve. No, because he can respawn by shooting it again. Oh, he took all of them off, so he already declared targets.
Okay.
So he held priority, effectively calling all the targets.
Oh, but the pump spell would have been lethal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Brandon should have just let it happen, because then the pump spell would have been lethal, because that would have been 3 additional.
But you would have gotten a +1/+1 from the counter, and then the
Rancor,
pump spell
would have been 5, and then a pump for 3.
Oh, missing lethal against Tron. That's such a bummer. You could have closed this game out.
Oh,
now he gets to untap with a trillion mana.
He has everything in hand, but he can just downtick for an O-Stone. Oh, but downticking for O-Stone still doesn't get him the game, because Strangleroot Geist comes back, and the Rancor goes back to hand.
Yeah, he's got a second Karn in hand, so if he can play second Karn minus get Worm Coil, put Worm Coil into play, I think he's basically scot-free. Make that a dude? Okay.
Make it a 1/1?
Maybe he doesn't have any threats in his sideboard.
It's like, play second Karn. He might be trying to set up for a bridge.
Or yeah, he might be just lowering the number of cards in his hand as small as possible. In which case, you wouldn't really need to even minus Karn.
I mean, having O-Stone be fine as a backup plan.
He's looking at O-Stone. It's hard to tell what the masterpieces are.
He has no masterpieces. He has a Transfer.
What's the card in front? Is that? It looks like a masterpiece.
Look, Coding is not going to do anything here.
It won't yet.
Ensnaring Bridge.
Okay. 2 cards in it? Ooh.
2 cards. Okay. Look, he can target a forest, so he can't tap it for mana. But Brandon's on top draw.
Well, if you turn the forest into an artifact, then it just gets kaput.
Well, no.
When you plus Karn.
Yeah, when you plus Karn, yes.
Attack for 1. Block.
It makes me so sad. Brandon should have won this game. Oh.
Looks like things are slipping away here.
So at this point now, you used to start going land destruction. Yeah, you definitely start going land destruction because now you have an O-Stone.
Yeah.
You have an O-Stone safety valve.
Rip your forests, my dude.
Oh.
If Brandon gets a way to destroy Ensnaring Bridge,
it's not gonna. I mean, he still doesn't.
It would be
lethal.
the best possible scenario. Because it would force the Oblivion Stone to destroy the entire board.
Yes.
And then his Geist would come back into play, and he would get his Rancor back.
Yeah.
So, drawing artifact destruction is very, very low right now. Forest pass, not good. Land.
Make the O-Stone a creature again. Okay. Oh. Hey Nick, he's finding all the forests.
As long as he had his mana available, he should have been using his Oblivion Stone to put luck counters on his permanents that he wants to survive.
Luck counters, huh?
Is it luck counters?
No.
What is it?
Divinity.
Divinity counter. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Or fate counter. It's one of the
fate. Yeah, it's a fate counter.
Okay. Divinity are the big guys from Kawagama block. Okay, sure. Transfer does not do a whole lot here.
You're not winning the game.
Hey, that Vines of Ashwood cost you 4 mana.
No. No! How will he ever pay? Second Stranglergeist. Wrath me, please.
Yeah, so at this point, now if you find an artifact destruction, you are in a very good spot.
Still not putting counters on nothing.
Yeah.
It makes you vulnerable to just... Okay, in response to you tapping O-Stone.
That's an
blow it
Ugin.
up.
It's a GG now. Because Ugin says exile.
Yeah.
I feel like we go into game 3.
You don't even need to minus Ugin. You can just plus.
I would minus exile. All color 2 CMC.
You don't need to, though.
It guarantee. Alright, wow.
Yeah, you can build ult with Ugin. Because he can't attack anyway, and if he does find a way to attack, you could just blow up the board.
Right, but then you also lose the Ugin. As opposed to you just wipe his board, and then you start upticking, and then you win.
The moment you played the Ugin, you had a chance of losing the Ugin. That's all I'm saying.
If you downtick Ugin, you wipe Brandon's board, and then you can just uptick him for the win after that.
Yeah. I don't think it super matters, though.
He's not destroying his land! What's the point of having liquid metal coating?
I don't know. I don't understand.
He found all the towers. Found the Tower of Isengard. Found the Tower of Saruman.
Freedom Tower.
And the Twin Tower.
That's what they are now. It's the Freedom Tower.
And the Eiffel Tower. The whole set.
What is that? What is that? Is that an Ulamog? Does he have an Ulamog?
If you had an Ulamog, you just cast it.
Ultimate my Planeswalker.
At this point, Brandon should just be conceded.
Boo! Give up already. Okay.
He's like, rah. You have an Ulamog. Okay. 1,
2, 3,
to blab.
4.
You don't put Ulamog in off
You
of the...
cast Ulamog.
You cast Ulamog.
Send that message. Good deal.
Now, if I was I'm like, no. Like, you're going to end the game with no permanence. Down tick card, Ulamog away your stuff, card your lands.
The worst part about this is that he didn't see his lethal.
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll have to yell at Brandon tomorrow when he's at EDH, probably.
Brandon, what have you done? No!
Post this up on YouTube tonight. Brandon, go watch your mistakes.
Clip it. Daddy misses lethal.
I mean, if somebody wants to clip that and do it, that would be hilarious. Just
I'd love that.
click. We're such terrible people.
Oh,
great.
man. Come on. Let's squeeze this game out. Mono Green, you can do it.
Yeah, go Green Deck. I believe in you.
Both of you.
Go Mono Green Deck. You can win this.
Both of you.
I have 100% faith.
They're both Goguri, sir. They probably both have Dismember in their sideboard.
One does not.
Do you know that for sure?
For sure.
5 sure. Okay. So Mono Green is actually Tron. Have you seen those Golguri Yawgmoth?
Mm-hmm. I played against a couple on Moto.
How would you rate that deck?
Currently 1.5. It's not tuned yet because it's pretty new, but it has definitely has potential.
Well, its combo is like multiple undying creatures, and then
So like it's very good at being aggressive. Like I shouldn't say necessarily aggressive, but like a mid-range aggressive.
right.
That then just has a back-end combo.
Yeah. You need Blood Artist,
Drell's Messenger, and
or just two creatures with undying, Blood Artist, and then actual Yawgmoth.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. That's a 4-card combo right there.
right. That's it. Like they have that on for the back end.
Yeah.
Like they're just very aggressive because like they either playing Stranger Roots, they're playing Bloodghast, and something else. I'm trying to get they're playing another like 2-drop, just good creature. Well, yeah, I mean, like I think at its current state, with it not being tuned, people's trying to figure it out. I think it's like 1.5. I think it has potential to be tier 1, depending on what the meta is.
The problem with that
Like,
deck is like if you go more combo oriented, then like why aren't you just playing better combos?
Yeah, so like Devoted Druid and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think the deck wants to be mid range with a fallback plan. I mean, it's kind of what like the original Devoted Druid decks kind of were. Before they got like Collected Company and
No, because
and Call.
before you were Birthing Pod, and then Birthing Pod got banned, so you were a Malero company, and then Counters became a thing, and then you were Counters company. Well,
I think like the Malera combo was well before Coco.
yeah, you went from Birthing Pod to Podless Pod to Counters company.
Yeah. This is it, but that the Podless Pod was literally just mid range deck with a combo backup, because you were playing Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like, but you were playing just good mid range creatures like Kitchen Finks, Thrun.
No, you were still the combo deck. Your mid range card was tapping Gavany Township. That was how you were beating mid range. Like, oh no, my Birds to Paradise is doing nothing. Now it's got 1 power.
Yeah.
Now it's got 2 power.
That's still one of the best feelings is killing somebody with a Bird of Paradise that you might evokes.
Oof. I think
Swing with everything.
Invigorate Berserk my Birds of Paradise is better.
Liam. Hey, you're playing Legacy. Like this was I think this was modern. It was just like swing with everything. Like, oh, he's swinging with a bird because he figures I have like
Cast out.
No, Blessed Alliance. Like you sacrifice tagging creature, right? So they're like, oh, he's gonna swing with the bird in case I have that. Like, okay, block everything else, don't block the bird. Cool. Might evokes the bird. Take 7.
What's
what?
up?
Yeah. Turn 1 Dryad Militant. Turn 1
In
Once Upon a Time.
response, or
Grab the Ugin! Grab the Ugin! Because that's how that works.
whiff. Intentionally whiff.
Oh, I don't know if we had that on camera. Sal did whiff Once Upon a Time. And it feels so bad.
I watched Zach whiff like 2 companies in a row.
Oh.
When he was playing zombies, we saw
Oh.
that. That was so brutal.
Oh, yeah, it was just, oh.
Rancor, my dude. Oh, and a Treetop Village. We're in it now.
Oof. Yeah, his next turn is 7?
He's got 7 mana next turn, yes.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Brandon also has 7 power next turn.
Yeah. Let's see like Strangler
Damping Sphere.
guys.
Damping
Pump
Sphere.
spell.
Damping Sphere would be hilarious. Oh.
Oh. Bum, 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 bum.
I always love doing that to Tron. Like, yeah, we got set up. Cool, Damping Sphere. No!
Do your worst. Die, monster. 7 mana Karn, exile your Treetop Village, go. That'd be amazing. Because then you get a follow up.
Does he have a 7 mana? He does have, okay.
Because if you exile the Treetop Village, you get a follow up with Ugin, minus Ugin. You don't care if your card died, and then your opponent just stone nothing.
Yeah.
You just can't win after that.
Well, the problem though is that like if Brandon has a pump spell in hand, Brandon just wins on his turn.
You run that risk, but he's got 1 card. I think you take those. I think you take those odds. Does he have another land? What's he doing? Play Big Karn.
Big Daddy Karn, target the Dryad Militant.
Okay.
I think that's the correct one.
Man, I super like being greedy and going for the Treetop Village.
And then you get blown out.
If your opponent has the 1 card that blows you out, then they have it. Rancor, my dude. Animate.
So 7?
No, that's 8. 2 3 3s and then a Rancor.
Okay, so the 3/3 went at Karn, and the 5 went at the Dome.
Dismember, not looking too good. He could play in Pot Map to retain 7 mana.
Yeah.
Man, missing that land drop is going to cost him.
Yeah.
Boop.
He could map for a Blast Zone so he could blow up Rancor and save himself 2 points.
He could, but then he's basically not even getting any mana for his next turn.
He would have 8 to play the Ugin. But then he still has to deal with
No, because you sacked the
top.
Blast Zone.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Woo! Pain for life. So he's just dead.
Ooh.
Then, unless he can play a creature.
Does he know? Oh, is he gonna... Does he not know that there's trample on that treetop? On this ape?
Well, so, like, he would take 2 trample.
There's a rancor, though.
Oh, fuck.
There's a big rancor.
Yeah, there's.
Activate the ape. Activate the ape. Ape it up, Brandon.
Because Blisters only has 1, right?
Yeah, Brandon better know that his treetop village is trample. I swear to God. Yes. Rancor this bitch. No, Rancor him. Rancor him, no!
If he has an additional pump spell in hand.
Okay.
Giant growth arrows! The Blister dies, and you take trample.
He's like, trample. Wait, trample?
Trample.
Oh, no.
Mono green pulling that out. Oh, man.
Oof.
That was a goddamn roller coaster.
That was.
Mono green in 3.